My name is Nevin Sood. I'm an Associate Director with Upstream Sustainability. Environmental sustainability and cost reduction go hand in hand for real estate, as many buildings can yield up to 25% in annual energy savings through active energy management programs. Achieving asset efficiency can lead to a high-performing property which considers not only the effect of a building and its effect on the environment, but also its ongoing value. But many people still believe that sustainability is not financially viable and that government legislation is actually unrealistic. The UK government recently called for a construction and real estate procurement rethink. In that report, they state that buyers must pay greater attention to the whole life costs of refurbishment and construction projects that can deliver savings of over 20%. The UK government's construction strategy, published by the Cabinet Office in June, called for sweeping reforms in the way that private and public sector buys construction services to increase the value for money. The report calls for a move away from concentrating on the price up front in favour of more innovative strategies, reducing the number of players in the supply chain and increasing the focus on overall whole life value. Another key aspect of the strategy is to establish effective benchmarks for projects which can take both upfront cost and total value into account. Cost will remain a priority, but not if it harms whole life value. Buyers must also develop a clearer picture of how construction projects will meet the goals of the services they provide. Like an iceberg, the bulk of the project's whole life costs are hidden beneath the surface. Operating costs for a building over a 30-year cycle are estimated at 5 times the capital cost, and the cost of occupation could be 200 times greater. And, like an iceberg, environmental considerations are an increasingly crucial factor in trying to predict future outcomes. A robust whole-life costing process can provide transparency of not only the upfront construction or retrofit costs, but also the ongoing replacement, maintenance, operational and business costs. These costs can be estimated and forecast over a 60-year period and determine the true whole-life cost and the return of a proposed investment. Across a portfolio, whole-life costing allows asset managers to align the major replacements of the properties to benefit from buying power and economies of scale. It also becomes a powerful tool when undertaking options appraisals and scenario modelling. For example, a standard refurbishment versus a low-carbon refurbishment, or when comparing renewable energy systems to determine the solution with the optimal return on investment. The process considers suitable alternative systems, materials and components that may offer improved service life, reduced maintenance costs, but also captures the potential risks such as premature failure or technological obsolescence. Analysis of the key sensitivities, in particular energy costs, can often demonstrate that targeted investments in low-carbon systems and sustainable design are financially viable and actually do offer best whole-life value. Real estate professionals are recognising the value of sustainability to help their organisations meet aggressive cost management targets. Specific expertise in whole-life costing and carbon building performance are vital to create an informed carbon reduction programme and separate green bling from the real gems of opportunity. Companies that bring these skills to bear will achieve a high-performing portfolio with the associated financial, environmental, social and reputational benefits.